Good evening, everybody. Good night, or no, good evening, I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro.
Not just numbers,
not just stats.
it's about what they mean.
I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
Hello and welcome to Talking Dirty with your boy. Me. What's up, fam? How everybody doing? Hopefully have a happy new year. Hopefully everything is going great for you. Hopefully having a really wonderful time as this year starts off. We're with SimWorld U games kicking off starting New Year's Day, yesterday. And what's going on here, going to get ready for the prep this weekend. We got the Golden State Showdown coming up. Every tournament's been good. I'm not going to start saying this tournament's going to be better than that tournament or whatever. We're just going to play it for what it really is going down. Let's take a look at the teams that's coming on this weekend. I'm going to let you know who I think is going to come out on top. Showtime coming in really strong. Showtime has shown us that they can play the way they need to play when they need to play. They got Sol Evans. They got Terrell Cohen. They got Emilio Torres, right? We know that they're able to sort of give us that defense. They're second in the league in blocks. We know that they're able to sort of score the basketball. They, like a lot of other teams this weekend, are going to need to show us some defense. Going to need to show us that they can actually put together enough of a sway between their offensive and defensive games to make themselves impressive. Another team that a lot of people are looking at this weekend, Bay Area, with Jamie Adora, Andre Pope Jr. and Trey Bird, right? They're going to need Trey Bird to give us some game this weekend. They're going to need Trey Bird to sort of turn in and fill in the gap. We're talking about a team that's second in prep universe in offensive rebounds. Turn those rebounds into points. They're going to have themselves a really good series. H-Town, we've seen what they've been able to do across the table. They played really well last week in the Lone Star Championship. I think that's going to continue this week. Almighty Soul, given the game after he's now reclassified, is going to make the commitment to Alabama. Of all the countries he want to go to, he goes to Alabama. I'll never understand that. I'm not going to try. I'm just playing. But Almighty Soul and Muzaka are going to have to be their leaders once again, be able to give their team a chance to perform. More importantly, though, and I just say this about H-Town, they too need to turn the offensive rebounds into points. We know they can do that. Almighty Soul is a monster on the offensive boards, but they simply cannot turn the ball over. That always seems to be their bailiwick in terms of their weaknesses and what comes around on the other side for them. So if they can find a way not to do that, they're going to give themselves a better chance. And we'll talk about the other three teams on the other side.
Thank you for listening to the Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops.
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
See the game, be the game. Now, back to the Maestro.
Sorry. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And welcome back to Talking Dirty Sport. We have three other teams hooking up on the Golden State Showdown out on the West Coast. Let's talk about the team that's going to travel the furthest, the team that's not afraid to meet anybody anywhere, and that's the OGs, right? LeJaron Tompkins III and his boy Caleb Boateng, they just don't care. Yeah, we'll fight you there. It don't matter. And I think that's going to show it how they're going to play this weekend. I think they're going to bring that East Coast style game, and that game, they have a game that travels well because they're able to played that rough and dirty game. Again, like the other teams, they too need to turn up their defense this weekend, get themselves going. On the other side, Best Coast Ballers, home team. What do we talk about them? Between them and APAC. So I'll go with APAC first. APAC, with Jun and Wang, the twins, the 7-foot twins, Jin and Wang, Oliver West, and Leonardo Fields, the immense Ninja Turtle. They need to play their size to their advantage. They need to play the fact that they're topping offensive rebounds in the whole prep universe, and they need to turn those rebounds into points. You notice I've been saying that a lot, right? So hopefully this makes sense to you in terms of as we look at these teams, in terms of if you just change one thing, that they need to find out a way that they can give themselves an opportunity to be successful. Probably the one thing that APAC really needs to find is some sort of way to get their field goal percentage to be more efficient. And with bigs, you should be able to do that. That should be an easy get as we're able to do that too. And then lastly, talk about Gulf Coast, Golden State, Gulf Coast. I'm calling them the home team. I guess I really shouldn't. Or sorry, not Gulf Coast. Best Coast. We're talking about Best Coast. That's what I get for trying to run all this off my head. I'm going to start making notes. I promise you, the producers back at SimWorld, I'm going to get this right. But Best Coast Ball is a home team with one of my favorite players, really Rick Klaus, Arlo Cook, and Orly Cortez. This is a team that I think is going to be the team to beat. I think they're going to be the most comfortable. They're number 3. They're up. Their field goal, their 3-point percentage is really high, and they also play really good transition ball. Ultimately, though, I see for them being able to sort of stay within their house and their game, and then the fact that they're rocking another big in Amir Dunn. This is a team I feel that with the home court advantage, playing their game, the competition that I think you're going to see right out the gate with them playing the OGs, I believe, is their very first game. No, I apologize. They're playing APAC in their first game, and then they're going to get the OGs in their second game. So they're going to get the 2 toughest tests to start. If they make it through to the quarterfinal, if they make it through to the semifinals, they're going to be a tough team to sort of get on. So I'm not going to put my money on them. But I'm definitely going to put my brain on them in terms of what they're going to be able to give us throughout the day and throughout the tournament to make this tournament really interesting. Y'all know the deal. Holla at your boy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know how you want to think about it. Let's talk about the reality of where these games push. How have you felt about the SimWorld Prep Tournament season so far? Being on the weekends, so many games combined, total, winner take all on that day. What do you think it helps? Do you think it helps more the physical part of the game? Do you think it helps more the mental part of the game? You know what I think. I've talked about that a lot. I want to hear what you think. So, steal something from somebody else, cuss and discuss downstairs, well, at least discuss downstairs. Let's just holler it out and hang it out together. I always want to hear from you. And you always know the deal, right? Never let Jason Bourne borrow your car.
Like, I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.